Hi, I'm Briony Kennedy, the founder of Adorn Cosmetics, and today I want to share with you 5 secrets to a more youthful looking makeup application. If you're feeling like your makeup is possibly aging you, it could be because of these 5 mistakes that you are making to make the skin and make your eyes look a little bit older than you would like. So what I've done today is I have used our model Pauline, and we have applied the common mistakes, if we can call it that, on this side of the face, and then I've applied the alternative options on this side of the face. So what I want to discuss first of all is color matching. So that's the first mistake that I see people make. They often will color match their foundation to their neck, which can usually be a little bit lighter than the décolletage. So what's happening is the face is going to be lighter than the body. So not only is that going to look two-toned, but you're going to look a little bit more sallow, possibly more grey, and it can age you if the foundation is too light. So what I've used on this side of the face is this colour, which is the light to medium. Okay, and that is too light, but it's commonly a mistake I see that women make. They always seem to go for a lighter colour, thinking they're lighter. The colour that I've used on this side, which has given a more dewy glow, is the dark tan. And that's simply because I've matched it to the décolletage, as opposed to this one matching it to the neck. So you can see already on this side, it looks healthier. So please make sure that you always match your foundation to your décolletage, even your arms if they're darker. The next mistake I see is that women apply concealer first, when really you should apply that after the foundation application, simply because your foundation application will take the concealer off, so you've wasted time. But moreover, if you've got a really good foundation, you'll find that concealer may not be necessary and it's an extra step that you don't need. It may also be that it's aging you if you're applying too much. The next thing that I commonly see is the black eyeliner. So black eyeliner right around the eye and in the inner rim. That's one look I see. Sometimes it might just be the inner rim, sometimes it might be just underneath, but you can see how much more harsh that's made this eye look. It's made it look smaller, okay, and it's aged the eye area as well. So the alternative for that is to go for a really nice dark brown or a chocolate. And what I've done here is I've actually used a brow dust or a dark brown eyeshadow, and I've just put it on the outer third of the top and the bottom, so like a C, I guess. And then I've just blended it very gently. You could do that with an eyeliner as well if you'd like, but I just find that the dusts or the eyeshadows are much more softer, gives more impact, so it's creating height. It's creating definition, but it's also giving thickness to the lashes, which is really what you want by eyelining the eye. This is a much quicker and easier thing to do than this technique as well, which we all love. Now, the third, I suppose, mistake I see is people that use the pencil on the eyebrows, especially if you're missing your eyebrows. It's much more waxy and more obvious if you use a pencil in the eyebrows. So if you're finding they're sparse, then my suggestion is to go for a brow dust, which is much more forgiving. It's water resistant, so it's not going to move during the day, but always selecting a color that matches your brow hairs, not matching your hair color, okay? Because in this instance where I've matched it to the hair color, it's much too dark and much too harsh. So the tip is there, go with a dust as opposed to a pencil, and always match your eyebrow color. So the next mistake I see is blush, okay? The blush is applied too far down the face, which gives a drawn look, and too bright. So if you're wanting to apply a brighter blush, then I suggest just popping it onto the tops, which is the apples of the eye, or a good indicator is if you measure halfway through your nose, the edge of your eyebrow, here as a starting point, and blending it back into the hairline. Anything lower than that is going to drag the face down, okay? So it's the balls of the cheeks or the apples of the cheeks and blending it up. Then what I like to see is, for a more dewy complexion, is just adding in the Skin Radiance or a luminizer, and that's just around the temple area. And what that will do is give the skin a really dewy, radiant look. So takes away the flatness. Okay, so it's all about creating dewiness, healthy glow, not a matte look to the skin. Now, once you've finished your makeup, if you're finding that you are feeling quite matte and makeup looking, then what I suggest is if you grab a rose water and you spritz your makeup, that will push the makeup in further and it will give it a skin-like appearance rather than a makeup looking appearance. So hopefully those 5 tips will help you to have a more radiant looking makeup application.